Hello everyone, this is Ketish here. In this video, I'm going to go through the AQA Combined Science Physics Paper 1 Hired here from 2025. Question number 6 is on the topic of particle model and of matter. A system is designed to store excess energy from the national grid. Excess energy from the national grid powers a motor that lifts a large cube. To transfer the energy back to the national grid, the cube is allowed to fall. The falling cube turns a generator which produces electricity. Figure 6 shows the cube before it is lifted and after it is lifted. So you have the motor and generator. It's basically the same thing. When you power it, when you supply electricity, it will work to lift it up. And when you allow it to drop, it will actually, the same motor will generate the electricity. So it's a 5-meter cube, okay? The cube has a density of 4,200 kilogram per meter cube. Determine the mass of the cube. Use the physics equation sheet. Density, which is rho, equals mass over volume. So we need to determine the volume first. Now, because it's a cube, volume of cube is length times width times the height. So 5 times 5 times 5, which will give me 125 meter cube. Using this, substitute in this equation, 4,200 equals mass divided by 125. So mass would be 4,200 multiplied by 125. That gives me 525,000 kilograms. 525,000. Explain why the cube is made from a material with a high density. Now, if the density is high, that means the mass is high. That means the energy stored would be high. Now, because you're lifting it, the energy that we're talking about is gravitational potential energy. So, the greater the density, the greater the mass for a given volume. So, greater amount of energy can be stored. The system is designed to store excess energy from the national grid. Explain how the efficiency of the system could be determined. Now, remember, efficiency, right, E equals, is the energy output divided by the energy input. So, explain how. First, we need to say measure the energy input from the national grid and measure the energy output to the national grid. That would give you 1 mark. Then use the equation efficiency equals energy output divided by energy input. The system in figure 6 on page 20 needs to be able to store excess energy as quickly as possible. Explain one change to the system that would allow the same amount of energy to be stored more quickly. Now, if you want to store it more quickly, you need to be able to lift the cube faster. In order to do that, you need a more powerful motor, because they're asking you do not refer to the efficiency of in your answer. So use a motor with a greater power so the cube is lifted more quickly. That brings us to the end of the question and to the end of the paper. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more questions and if you like using these past paper revision videos, consider subscribing to the channel so that you should be able to use the videos in my channel both for biology and chemistry as well as part of your GCSE revision. Thanks for watching. This is Ketish here.